And we're back. So Let Me Rap With You podcast. It's your boy 215 Guy Beats, aka Streets, aka you already know this, producer's new favorite podcast. We got a nice one today. We got the usual gang. We got the round table. We got me, Muller to the right of me, Rue to the right of that,
What's good? What's good? Allegedly.
Chico to the right of that, allegedly.
Here,
You feel me?
allegedly, in air quotes.
And I got two of my great friends in here tonight. This is actually gonna be a great episode. I got two great friends who I really, really enjoy their craft, and I've been listening to them for a very good minute. And for those, trust me, if you're in the East Coast, I'm pretty sure you've heard of these two. Cause trust me, when it comes to the East Coast, especially in the new underground culture right now, these two are definitely making a name for themselves. I got my homie Nick Noises in the building and my special guest Nakia in the building. How are you doing?
I'm
Whoop
good. How are
whoop
you?
whoop whoop.
You already know. It's great to have both of y'all here actually.
I'm glad to be here.
You already know. So I'm pretty sure that the fans, like I said, those in the East Coast, if any of y'all are watching this chat, I'm pretty sure y'all know. Y'all can speak for me. But Nakia, you have definitely, whether it's in New York, whether it's Maryland, whether it's right here in Philly, whether it's right in New Jersey, Delaware, you have been making a name for yourself literally all over.
I
So
appreciate
it's definitely great to
Yeah,
finally be able to sit here and actually be able to figure out literally everything behind the artist.
that. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course. And honestly, before we even really get into the music, how do we get into the story of who Nakia is? Like just who she is as a person, not even as an artist.
Hmm. I feel like me as a person, I'm pretty low key. Like I just be kicking it at home. If I'm not at work, I'm just at home, chill with him, making music. I don't have too many friends. I kind of stay to myself. But when I'm outside, I'm real social. Friendly. I like to network and stuff like that. But yeah, when I'm by myself, I just be by myself. You feel me?
That's why I be the same way. That's what I like to call those people. I call us introverted rock stars because
Yeah.
even me, like when I'm inside, I might not even answer my phone. Like you lucky if I might even text back. But
Right.
when I'm outside, then it's like that's a whole different story. Like if I'm outside, then it's like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
out here. Let me make the best of what's like out in this world
Exactly.
right now. And speaking of the world, where exactly did you where did you come from in the East Coast?
I actually was born in Atlantic City, New
AC.
Jersey.
Shout out to Jersey.
Shout out to Jersey.
Shout out to Jersey.
Shout out to North.
I went.
Yeah.
I went to school in Scranton and around Scranton area. So I grew up around there. But once I met him, I moved down here. My dad's from Philly. He was born and raised from there. So I've been here before, but I never lived around here. So it's a different experience. It's cool. The vibes are cool. So
Different from the
it's
beach.
different. It really is. But you know what? One thing I can say is Philly show love when it comes to the music.
For sure.
They definitely do.
Way more than Jersey. That's
Mhm.
something that us Jersey niggas need to us Jersey niggas need to take a little tip from. Like you feel me, Philly niggas, they learn from us and they put that shit into they shit and they don't have no problem showing love with that. But us as Jersey niggas, we gotta start learning from how they moving and doing the same thing and incorporating that with us and stop with this attitude like, oh yeah, we Jersey and we this way.
Right.
Cause
Yeah, I feel like it'd be a lot of like,
for sure, bro, it's a
oh,
lot
we
of talent.
Jersey and we Philly, like, but we could come together
For
and
sure.
make something crazy.
The tri-state got a lot of talent, bro. A
Big
lot of
facts.
talent, bro.
No, big facts, and honestly, I'm glad you said that too, bro. Because in all retrospect, for me, it's like, oh my bad, actually put that a little closer to you. But in all retrospect, like you said, Jersey and Philly, and honestly, bro, I could actually say this separately for like both cities. Like it's already bad enough, and you see how it is in Philly. You be with me all the time, bro. You see
For sure. It's like
it's
my
all
second home now.
it's already divided, and I could probably say this for Jersey as well. It's already divided in the city as it is on both sides. Like Philly is already, so much competition over here. Niggas egos over here, egos over there. Like on
Mhm.
like this, that, and the third.
For sure.
Same way over there. So it's like when I say this as a whole, like for both cities and putting it together. Like you said, like we need to just
Learn from each other.
put all
bro.
this ego. Everybody put all this ego shit aside because I'm gonna be completely honest and I'm gonna speak my truth. Like I said, even when it came to seeing Nakia, because I've gone to plenty of showcases. Been like I said, shout out to Haley, shout out my guy
Love
Gold, shout out to
Haley.
Hashland, shout out to everybody. Like
Shout
everybody
out
who
them,
knows
bro.
me.
Shout out Deschio.
Exactly. And everybody who know me, I've literally gone through all these showcases, literally probably watched all these people perform, including Nakia, before I even really met these people. And what it is like
Nigga, you the source for real,
That's
bro.
crazy,
You
'cause
done
I
been
didn't even
plugging
know
me
you
into
really seen me
everybody.
perform.
and
Game
honestly,
right here.
shout my guy Gobo and shout out to Hashland too, because it was meeting people like them that, like I said, they did the same thing for me. When like I told you, when we was doing the interview with Haley and then when at Oxfest and all that, when I met everybody there that night, I literally met the majority of that people in that one night. And then showcases after that, I kept going to other ones. Even if I didn't document it, I was paying attention to everybody. Seeing people like Nakia, seeing people like Hashland, seeing people like Jason Kelly, seeing Rennie
For sure,
Rockstar,
for
like
sure.
plenty of people.
And when you started showing me all of the people that, and it's so closely connected with the circles, like, you feel me? Most of those people that you said, they perform with a couple of the DJs that I got, you feel me? And
Mhm.
then you just started bridging the gaps and you brought Deschio around, you brought Haley around. It was like, oh, all right, now I can see the vision, you feel me? Like,
Honestly, though, where that started at, and honestly, Nakia, if I can speak for it, it's like, it's literally the people that have came together who have already coming together, because we all know the same people, but it's like we've all been in those same rooms, literally networking and linking with each other,
Facts.
not having those egos and stuff.
For sure.
So, and to take it back, like you said, when you came over here, you met my good guy Nick over here. How did you two actually meet?
We actually met on Tinder.
Shout out to Tinder.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tinder,
Shout
man.
out to Tinder.
No, I'm gonna say that.
Time out. What's that?
It's a
It's
dating
an
app.
app.
It's a dating app.
Oh
Never-
yeah, so my brother over here, you may not know, but like he got 2 phones, but he ain't been on the, you feel me, on the
Okay.
technology for too long.
Okay.
So we gonna have
Yeah,
to
Tinder's
educate
Tinder's
him.
like a dating app. I
Yeah.
met
Okay.
Black men don't cheat.
I have a wife.
Black-
That was the greatest clip right there. I swear to God, we
feel-
need to
you
clip
feel
that
me?
up. I have a wife.
Black men don't cheat, baby. You feel me? Hey, look.
I don't even got Facebook. That's Tinder.
Yeah.
No kids. I ain't gonna lie. He really did just like.
Facebook better than Tinder.
I ain't gonna hold. Facebook got a dating site, and that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
bro.
that is crazy.
It's like you're supposed to sit and do it.
Nah, bro, go look at
I'm
what
a-
Facebook
but-
has to offer, bro. They
That's
got
crazy,
a whole
but, like-
joint set up like Tinder.
So when it came to you two meeting on Tinder, like, what was the conversation that really made it say, okay, let's,
Well, first he told me he was gonna pay me to be in one of his music videos.
Oh, you lied.
He said my nigga.
But
You went
I
straight
will
for the
say,
gusto.
It's crazy. We've been together for 2.5 years, and I haven't been. Well, I've been in little clips of his music videos, but we haven't really done a music video together yet. But he's definitely paid forward since we've been together. So
He paid like you wait.
For
If
sure.
He paid like you wait and you stay, baby.
okay.
So was he the first person that got you rapping, or you was already rapping before you met him?
Oh no, I was already rapping before I met him, but he definitely like helped me elevate as an artist for sure.
Okay.
Um,
So what you mean by that? Like, was you doing different music? Or are you doing different music now that you met him, or?
I feel like I'm making like kind of the same music, but I feel like you definitely made me
You
a
could
little
say
bit
better.
more aggressive.
Oh,
Elevated the
yeah.
craft.
Aggressive
Philly
for
though,
sure.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like
Oh, you from Philly too?
yeah, like
Oh, no, you I'm from Philly. She from Jersey.
yeah, I'm
He
from
put-
Jersey. I got the bars and shit, but he was like, like
that
you
Philly
gotta put
gritty,
that
that
oomph
that
in
energy
it.
in it.
that Philly
Yeah.
gritty,
So I was
that
like,
Philly
alright,
gritty.
Let me put the oomph in it. All right.
I feel like more
I got
so
the
it's the
bars and
energy
shit.
as well, bro. I feel like me being from Jersey coming out this way, I see like a lot of the energy is like you gotta go now.
Yeah.
Being back home in Jersey, we have that laxed approach. We be
Yeah.
like, you feel me? We move on our time.
Yeah.
Bully
for
shit.
real.
You feel
And-
me?
Yeah.
But in reality, when you try and really make some shit happen and you try and get the masses to fuck with you,
Yeah.
you gotta be on go. You feel me?
Facts. Yep.
in my retrospect from the music that I've already heard from you is like coming from AC. Like it's not too many artists out there, and there's great artists coming from
For
AC
sure.
too. But the
Yeah.
energy that she brings is like it's a whole different setting to what they're bringing. Like an
I
AC
didn't
that
even know
Appreciate
AC
that.
had anything but tricks.
no
They definitely got them out there
Hey,
for
yeah.
sure.
and casinos moolah. You
That's
feel
why
me?
the tricks is out there,
feel me?
because the casinos is out there, and the niggas that's winning at the casinos
Look, I
is
was
out
born
there.
there, I ain't grow up there.
So a rapper
Like
come
was
up-
it was always that way.
He
being
said
out
it's
there?
real.
That's why she said, nigga, I went from AC straight to Strand, nigga.
Got right up out of there.
Nah,
right up the
yeah,
fuck
bro,
up.
for sure.
Hey, yo, look, it was my mom's decision. I was real young when we moved
All
out
right,
of
respectfully.
Jersey, but I've always loved this city. Like I always wanted to be in this city. Every time my mom took me to the city, or I seen like pictures of New York and shit, I'd be like, I want to go there. Every time I came to Philly, I'd be like, take me to Love Park. So once I was 18 and I was able to be on my own, I moved to New York and I lived there for 2 years.
All right, what part of New York you was at?
I lived on Long Island and then I worked in Manhattan.
Oh, okay, you was doing music out there too, or you was just living out there?
No, I wasn't doing music yet then. I was actually more into photography.
Okay.
So you was
Can I say something?
go ahead.
She just fucked me up.
Swivel it around.
Yeah, I got you. So you went from AC to
Yeah.
Jersey,
Nah.
AC is Jersey,
No, I went
nigga.
from AC to Jersey.
AC to Scranton to where? To New York.
Yeah, to New York.
So you would just
yeah.
try to find your way, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And make sure
Yeah.
that shit was steady and, you know what I
Yep.
mean? I
No,
like
for
that.
real.
You was
And
chasing
then-
your shit.
Yeah, I really was. And I was in love with photography at the time. Like, I really loved taking pictures, doing videos, promotional edits, all that.
Sure.
So I was into that, doing all types of events. And,
You were doing like you were promoting events and
What
stuff
kind of
during the time,
events was you
correct?
doing?
yeah.
Like
It was, it's
weddings?
crazy because at that time, like, I always loved music, but I wasn't making my own. So, but at that time, I was hosting events for upcoming artists and like painters and anything to do with art. You feel me?
Oh, you paint too?
Shout out to Hall of Fame Studios.
Shout out to Hall of
You
Fame.
just artsy. Period.
Yeah, I
Okay.
love art.
Yeah.
Anything
You
art.
strike me as that with the two lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't done this in a long time. but I
No,
was like,
fuck that.
So-
What the time out? What the fuck is artsy?
Nigga, she's into the
So-
she's into everything. She like taking
Chance the
pictures. She like, you know what I mean, anything artsy,
fucking-
music.
Oh,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Chance the Rapper, Childish Gambino, Tyler the Creator. Feel me, artsy fartsy,
You
bro.
never heard
On
artsy?
both sides of the fence, you can still get gritty, but like,
Mhm.
but like on the artistic side as well.
Honestly,
Cause I fuck with that, bro. I'm trying to expand to that side.
And
I've
spe-
been
and-
on the
and
street
speak-
side for too long.
And speaking on the artistic side, growing up, learning everything when it came to whether photography, whether it came to music, what were some of the inspirations that you looked at growing up? Whether it was like, musicians, painters, like who was it that you looked to growing up? Singers, artists?
I mean, I do have like artists that were like inspiration when it came to like singing, like Mariah Carey.
Mm.
One of the
I liked
goats.
Eve. I don't know if y'all know.
Oh no,
I
no, no,
definitely
no,
know
no,
who
Tr-
Eve
no.
is.
What
See,
you mean we don't know
And
who
I-
Eve
that's
is?
how I know
she
who
does,
Eve
she
is.
does, she does not get enough respect.
What?
She does not get enough
What?
respect. Eve is the goat.
No, that's
She
what
is
I'm
the
saying,
goat.
That's why I know
She
who
is
Stevie
the
J
goat.
is.
She
Every
does
time I
not get
mention
enough
Eve,
respect.
Nobody know who I'm talking about.
But like,
Be safe. Be safe. Be safe.
Look at you.
you feel me? Like, bro, we all know who Eve is. And honestly, she does
Right.
not get enough
Evie
respect. She
Eve,
is the
how
goat.
you do that?
But
I was
honestly, my
watching the
biggest
show.
inspiration at an old time was my mom.
Did she do music or?
She didn't do music, but she's
Just-
just hardcore.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
real.
yeah, yeah.
She really kept a good head on my shoulders no matter what we went through. You feel me? So she was my biggest inspiration. She always kept me going no matter what.
What kind of music did she listen to?
She listened to old school shit. You feel me? R&B, 50 Cent, Eve. That's how That's
For
how I
sure.
know all that shit.
For sure.
So yeah, that's the type of music she listened to. But she never did music or anything like that.
Nah,
She
but
tried
that's
to
your
sing along and
influences
stuff,
for
but-
sure.
So
Yeah,
who
for
ins-
sure,
who
for
inspired
sure.
you to do music? Like who was the first person that made you want to get in the booth, or what was the reason why you wanted to get in the
Made me wanna
booth?
get in
Yeah.
the booth. I think myself, for real. Like I just really wanted to try it. I just wanted to do it, So
Just
You
took
you
that
remember
leap.
your first song?
Yeah, I remember my first song. My first song came out not how I expected it. You know, it was ass. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like my first song was the
Like
best.
everybody's
I think
like
everybody
everybody
goes
first
through
song.
that,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Yeah, I gotta be real about it. Like
My
my first
first
song
song-
was like, and when I first did it, I was like, oh yeah, like this
It be
hot.
like that. It be like
Now I
that.
listen to it, I'm like, oh my god.
But that's growth.
Yeah. So I redid the song with him, and it actually came out.
Oh, you
bad.
rap too?
No, I'm her engineer. as well,
No,
so
yeah,
she
like
recorded.
Oh,
I
alright.
recorded it with
So
him.
what type of artist are you?
I would say I'm R&B hip hop artist.
R&B, hip hop, popish,
But
no.
like,
What would you say she
honestly,
is?
I don't know. I feel like I'm very versatile, so like I feel like I'm just an artist.
So I've heard her get on
You-
so many different type of styles that I feel like you can't really classify her yet. I got you. But with the songs that she got out right now, I would say you could classify her into like a drill rapper, honestly.
What's that, like sturdy shit?
Nah, I did hear that.
She be
block
rapping
music.
like that?
Spin the block music.
Hold on, let me see something.
Yes, I'm about to say I did hear the last one where it did count. It
But
was
I think
drilly.
you got-
It was-
That up top flow where I'm from, you feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I like that, you feel what I'm saying? That's wavy, you feel me?
So we like,
So to be
It-
honest, so
it
which
balance
so
each other out.
which one of y'all found the beat on there and said, "All right, bet, let's just do it."
actually, he was at work.
Can I tell this part, please?
Yeah.
He said, "Can I tell this part?" He said, "Yeah."
That's why it's crazy to have a studio in the crib, like highest quality that you could possibly have. I leave the crib, right?
Yeah.
For like half the day. I come back. She like, I just recorded this Joan. She play it. I'm like, yo, this Joan is a banger. And she like, there's an open on it. And I think you would sound good. I said, I'm ready right now. Go in there. Like, she recorded herself and everything. And then I just mix and master it. Like, she be in her zone. You feel me? Like, crazy.
So you
As
do
it
music
should
like
be.
you rap too, or that was just
I
something you
rap,
just
I
hopped
sing,
on? Okay,
Engineer. I make beats, music videos.
everything.
Nah, yeah, bro. We got a place for
and
you.
Nakia, if you don't mind me having this conversation with Nick for a second, because me and you, we've had a couple of conversations, before the podcast, and like you said, having a studio at home. I've talked about this on plenty of seasons of the podcast. Chico, you've heard me discuss this plenty of times, but sometimes having that home studio is not what you have; it's how you make it.
For sure.
And what
bro,
I
for sure.
honestly have to admire with Nick's studio is that like he doesn't just like even me, because like my house, like, and a lot of producers, I bet they can
For
say the same
sure.
thing. You just have the laptop, might have the USB or the interface. Some people have either or, just a little basic setup and all that. But Broham right here, he actually takes the time to take like hardware, compressors, limiters, and stuff like that, like hardware that you have to like hook up to the actual. You feel me? So, talk about that. Like, what made you?
What was the process, and how did you build up so to get to where you're at now?
I feel you.
Big
So-
facts.
so
Big facts.
I was one of them dudes that was like always saying like, yo, you don't need hardware. You feel me? Like you could get it to sound just as good without it. Cause I worked my way up with mixing. Like my mixes were bad at first. I was a young boy. I started when I was like 13. And now I'm 25 and I've been doing it the whole time. So like I just kept getting better and better.
What you record on?
I record on Logic. And I make beats in Logic too.
You make beats in Logic?
Yeah. That's what everyone
The
says.
sound is different.
That's what everyone says. They're like, "How? What you use?" I'm like, "Logic." They're like, "No way."
Bro, I'm not even going bullshit. Like, this is the first
But
time.
that's
This is
why
like
the
probably one of the first
evolution
times.
is
This is
a
one of the
part of
first
it.
times as a producer that I've actually been fucked up in that. Like, you making beats in Logic?
Yes, sir.
But that's the evolution. That's why he probably started. And
But
was
bro,
ass.
we're talking about one of the greatest. Like, we're talking about one of the greatest. Like the mixers, the EQs in there is fucking insane.
What you think about that too, Nick? No, is that
So it's like.
a little bit of the sprinkles in there is fine.
Yeah, that's fire. Bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like literally like the fact that you're able to use one of the greatest DAWs for recording and make beats out of it, that's insane.
Nah, I said that's a little bit of the sprinkles with the monster cookies.
Kind of
Oh, that Boston cookies we had before.
For sure.
Good
That's
shit,
the
good
last
shit,
of the.
good shit.
Boy
the-
had
the-
my
I-
cookies for 3 months.
It don't matter.
I grabbed another drum, but I grabbed an HP of it because niggas liked
Allegedly,
it.
niggas,
'Cause
damn.
Allegedly.
The podcast needs to
I be
smoke,
forgetting,
nigga.
bro. But shout out to the
Tenko.
yeah, to the Tenko, the black cod. I fuck with the bass fishing, bro. But this shit some pack. I ain't gonna hold. We might need to roll another.
Look like bait.
I,
Fucking right.
I'm
So
baited for sure, nigga.
to be honest, bro, when you decide when it came to that day that made you say, fuck it, it's just time to go to hardware. Like, what when it came to that day, what just made you say it? Like,
Bro, so it's crazy because like I didn't even have hardware till like less than a year ago. But I always thought you could get it to sound just as good because my mixes was good before I had the hardware. But when I got the hardware, I really could hear the difference. Like, oh, okay, now I see why they say hardware is where it's at. You can still get a very good mix without hardware, but
Now, for the people that don't know what hardware is, what is that?
it's like anything physical that is a compressor, limiter, EQ that has to do with mixing and mastering. Like they're basically you have digital plugins which are fully on the computer. Feel me? You can't grab it. Then you got the hardware where you could physically turn the knobs and you feel me?
Yeah.
but yeah, definitely. So and Nakia. So honestly, what I have to ask, because like I said, you being with him and doing music even before Nick, you seeing all the process and everything, like how did that change your mindset into like how you record and how you do your music?
After seeing his process,
Mm-hmm.
it actually made my process a lot easier. Because the person I was recording with before thought they knew what they were doing, but didn't really know what they were doing. You know what I mean? But I still recorded because I love music and I wanted to do it. But once he taught me, like, you know, like, look, this is how you could do it, so it's easier for you. I was like, oh, okay. And then I was making songs. When I first started recording with him, it took me like what, an hour and a half, 2 hours per song. But now I could record a song in like 30 to 45 minutes.
Is that
Maybe
writing or
even quicker
freestyling?
sometimes.
Well, not freestyling, but punching in. You writing it down or you punching in?
Well, most of the time I already like when I go to record with him, I already have a beat and I already have my bars and everything, so I just go in. So it's just like the recording process. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's done both though. Like that's how I record. I punch in all my songs.
Punch in, okay.
I just think of it right there. Punch
Yeah.
in, punch in.
Yeah.
What kind of artist you is?
Do you think that
I'm
takes?
very versatile as well, bro. I can do any beat.
Do you think that takes more time when you think about it, punch in, think about it, punch in?
No,
And
I don't think it takes more time for me because I think of them quick and just keep it moving. I feel like if you don't mind me.
No, go ahead.
I feel like that's a big part of being.
Nah, that's just a big question from my side because I write everything. So
Oh, I
like when
feel
I
you.
go into even like if it's a dance song or some shit that like niggas would think it's like I punched it. Nah, I wrote it. You feel me?
I feel
So
you.
like I don't understand. Sometimes I could do it, but it might be a feature that I could do it on.
Oh, I feel
But
you.
like I don't understand the process of like consistently doing that. Like I
Bro,
like
feel
writing.
the more you do it, you just gotta try it, keep doing it, bro. Like that's really it. Because if you keep doing it, you gonna get better with it. You feel me? You're gonna be like, oh, okay. It's gonna improve your mind. Like you're gonna be able to think of bars faster. You feel me? Like I've written songs, but I like recording punching in more because I record a song like 30 minutes just punching in the whole song.
I could do that writing. I mean, it do take longer in the process to write it, I guess. But
How you
For
gonna
me,
give me the mic and start talking?
The writing process takes longer, but the punching in process, I feel like recording that way takes longer. But as far as writing it, but if you know your shit already written, you go to the studio, you could get your song done in 15 minutes. I feel like.
for sure.
Yeah, that's regular
See, I
shit.
feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
have
say-
You know about
songs
heart.
that I've punched in and just come up with bars. But like a lot of most of my songs, like I really took the time to sit down.
So
and
all your
listen
songs
to
is
the
mo-
beat and write the bars.
All your songs is mostly like how like what I like the debut drill.
Um,
I call that drill to me.
What I would
I
say
don't know.
is
It's
more
hard to
energetic.
That was
say
Lip
that
Scar,
because I have
Ice
so
Spice
many
type of
different
flow.
songs that aren't even out yet that people haven't heard of. So it's hard to say that. Yeah,
We can't
all
speak
my
on what
songs
we
are
don't know.
I did hear
But-
the PIMP remix, and I
Yeah.
did like that little twist to that joint. It was different.
What
Thank
you mean
you.
PIMP?
I felt
remix?
like
She
we
did a
needed a female
PIMP.
version of that.
A Jay-Z shit.
Nah, 50 Cent. The PIMP.
I mean
joint.
PIMP.
Yeah,
That's
she
it.
did. She
Yeah,
did
she
a
did a
Yeah.
remix. She did a remix
to
of
the
that
beat
and murdered
the
it.
song kind of her
Shout
own
out to
little
my
twist to it.
MFGs.
I mean,
Oh, why?
it was something different. That's why I said when I heard the drill, I was like, all right, she
Yeah.
got different pockets that she can jump into. So I was just like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I say that. That's
Shit, I even
club.
got a rock song.
You said a what?
A rock song.
I even
A
got
rock?
a rock song.
Okay.
The country wave. What you think about
Um,
Beyonce?
I like country, but I don't have a country song yet. But
So you really just trying to find your
It'll be
footing
fun.
right now. You don't really have a lane. So
I think that's
You just
more-
trying
She in
I
all.
mean,
she in all of them.
I
honestly,
think that's the new wave
like-
of
She in
being
all
an
of 'em.
artist.
Like
yeah, I
Bruce
was
said,
gonna
she
say,
in all of them.
I don't want to be like in one lane.
In one
I
pocket.
just
You
want to
see
make
how
music,
Post Malone
you know?
made
Big
all his
facts.
money, right? The fluidity in things, being able to flow through genres. And
Yeah.
females
Yeah,
have
like
that
Bruce said,
way
she's like
easier
literally
than
in
yeah,
like
they
all
come in
these
rap
things.
first though.
And if you
For
think
sure, but if you ask the white people, he came through country first and pop.
I don't know.
For him to get global acceptance, he had to come through rap. But he started off in that pop scene.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Post
don't know.
Malone,
Facts.
for sure. But
I
when
was
he
gonna say, think about your fan base. If you're tapping into multiple different genres, like
For
you got
sure.
pop fans, you got rock fans, you got country fans, you got hip hop fans, you got drill fans. Like, you feel me? Like, that's so many different people that you.
But
could
will they
bring to your
travel with
name.
you? That's what I'm. Will they travel with you to the
yes,
other genres?
if the music is right,
If the music is
and if the
right.
promotion
That's-
behind it
that's-
is right as
that's
well,
Not, that's
because
not. That's not true. Because
listen,
you don't listen to country. I'm not saying it like I don't know what you listen to. But
Listen, my lady is from Louisiana
you.
and Texas,
I
and
said
she
you.
listens to everything,
I
and
said
she's the
you.
one that puts me on. Everything that I come here every week and I play y'all before we start going live. Who do you think put me on to that? You feel me? Like, that's where I get my acquired taste. And before her,
From a
was,
fan
it was
perspective,
my
yeah.
mother, and rest her soul, she died in 2021. So like, I had to get somebody else that was going, because I'd be stuck in my ways. If it was up to me, I'd be like Rue right here. You feel me? And only listen to the hardest bars, the real spitters.
I don't know what listen to.
Nah, bro, I know what he promote. What I've heard. So that's what I'm
Everybody has a different fan base when it comes to ears of music. We all have a different perspective of how we listen to things, and we all love our genres how we do.
for sure.
But as Ruth said earlier, the lanes that she's in all kind of lanes. So exactly, and because of that, fan bases from different waves are gonna come from all over, like R&B,
Right.
hip hop, drill. People who love energy rave type music.
Yeah, but
that fan
that's
base.
the whole-
All those.
I was just
different
asking
things come in.
if she thought they was gonna follow her. That's all. You know.
They'll definitely
Fans-
follow.
if
They going to.
Fans got to be
They
loyal
That's the whole
for anything.
point.
You know what I mean?
If they
You
don't
want
follow
your
you,
loyal
then-
fans, so you gotta make sure you making music that they gonna follow. So that's
Yeah,
all.
So
I
you
wasn't,
got-
I mean,
so
I
you-
wasn't saying nothing.
No,
That's
no,
all.
no.
Yeah.
You got AC on lock right now.
No, I haven't tapped in with AC.
You got Scranton on lock right now.
Yeah.
All the way.
He said
Scranton-
All the
that
way-
confidently. I like that.
Scranton
I like
turn
that.
up
They
for me.
they love you. I've seen some of the
And you know what's
clips.
crazy?
They love you
like,
out there.
It's crazy because the school I went to, like, they didn't like me. You feel me? Like, I was really to myself in school too. Like, I didn't have too many friends in
Was
school.
you doing music in that school
No,
or not
I
yet?
wasn't doing music.
Okay, so
I was
they had no
just-
reason to hate on you. They were just hating.
Actually, the school I went to was pretty racist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there wasn't too many black people. So it was the fact that my skin was brown. You feel me?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just stayed to myself. But it was crazy when I went to Scranton and I performed. They all turned up for me, and I was like, "That's crazy," because y'all didn't like me before. Y'all
But
ain't
when
like
they
me
see-
before, but you like me now.
Because when they see you glowing up, they want to say, "I knew you then."
yeah,
That's the main part of it.
I ain't know them.
That's what you gotta stand on.
I ain't know them.
But nah, I'm saying. So would you ever think of?
them high school reunions gonna be crazy?
She probably not gonna go.
I
Anyway,
ain't gonna be there.
anyway,
I'm be...
anyway, what I'm trying to get to is, would you ever go back to AC and try to do something? You feel me, by the beach and
Yeah.
and with the wind blowing in your
I
hair.
really.
I
want
got
to.
there's an artist that I know. Her name is I Am Sunny, and she does a lot of shows down there.
Okay.
And the photography that they be taking out there, the views that they get is
Yeah.
crazy.
First
I'm
of
just
all-
waiting for the
love to
summer.
do
First
something like
of
that.
all, bro, if you're gonna speak on Sunny, she does shows in way more places than just
Nah,
AC.
yeah.
'Cause I'm gonna say,
but she got AC on
she's-
lock right now.
She's been on this podcast, bro. So trust me, she is all over. Best and believe that she's not
For
just an
sure,
AC.
for sure. Shout out to Sunny.
For real.
Okay,
And-
okay.
And honestly, the one thing that I'm gonna have to ask, since we're talking about shows, what is one of the most remarkable shows that you can say that you've had, especially when it comes to the fan interaction? Because, like you said,
That's-
one thing that you definitely talk about in your stories when it comes to shows is definitely being tapped in with your fans. You can't just put all this music out and not know what your fans like, and that is one thing you
Yeah.
definitely speak on a lot in your stories.
Yeah. I feel like I actually have two in mind. My very first show that I ever did, it was my first time performing. Shout out Inevitable Events. They turned up for me, and it was my first time. So like, they really made me feel like, I could do this, and it made me want to keep going and keep doing it. And after that first show, I ended up doing 250 shows. So that
Paid?
was like
Paid? They
What's
paid?
that?
Paid or it was
some of them, not
Okay.
all, not
Okay.
all.
You gotta build it.
when I first
Gotta
started,
build it. That's all. I'm
yeah,
saying,
for
you know?
sure.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
I first
You can put the mic
started,
a little closer,
honestly,
my
I
bad.
didn't care about getting paid. He kept telling me, "You need to stop doing these shows for free. You need to,
You gotta demand something. He
you need
he
to-
telling you the right thing.
I'm
making
with you on
music
that, bro.
That's not like, he was telling me get paid, but
It
I was
is.
like, I don't care. Like, I'm having fun. Like, I love it. They turning up for me. I'm meeting people who, are like minded.
Yeah,
So
you having fun.
I didn't care. But then
Yeah.
I was like, whew.
At
That's a lot of
certain
shows.
point,
I need to
yeah,
get
it
paid.
burns you out.
Now
At
look,
a certain
now
point,
look,
it burns you
now
out.
look. Honestly,
you
Nick,
definitely did the right
now
thing.
look, honestly,
Yeah.
Nick, I completely understand because like, and Cuzzo will completely tell you when I was going out to all these shows and shit trying to do content and shit. You told me the same thing. Like, you can't keep doing this shit for free and all that shit. Look, he'll tell you. He told me that he gave me the same speech a million times over. But honestly, Nakia, one thing I can agree with you is like, it was kind of the same way because like, once I started like doing a couple of ones for free, and then I met, like I said, that's kind of how I met Maddox, Haley, and all them because
Okay.
when I went to Oxfest, honestly, I did that for free because so remember the what was that, the Landon Cube show that I did when I was
For
with,
sure.
what was Landon, Too Rare and them.
Mhm.
So when the boy hooked me up with Gobo, I had just had general admission tickets for the Maddox show because I was going to go anyway. It was around my birthday.
Right.
He had found out who I was, and he called me, said, "Look, just come with your regular ticket," because like he had like prices for like the media passes, backstage passes. He basically just got me backstage. He just gave me a media pass for free. He got me backstage, all that shit. Like I literally met everybody, like Haley, Dash.
For sure.
I met BK the Ruler that night. Like literally, like all those people, and like literally after that, I kind of started thinking about it the same way Nakia thought about it. Started having fun. And that's when I started going to other showcases, seeing people like her and all them perform. Even though I didn't get to meet everybody face to face in those moments, I started having fun. Started realizing, okay, this is going to be the new underground wave that I'm going to have to pay attention to and tap in with at a certain point. And now look at where
Right.
everything is.
So
feel me?
you seen her perform before?
Yep.
And that's crazy because I didn't know that until today.
What you think about her performance? Like, how was it? Was she turned? Was she like how was she performing? Keep it a bean.
I'm gonna be honest, and only real like Philadelphians are gonna know this. I haven't seen an artist energetic like Nakia since Southwest artist Miss Feisty. And when I tell you, bro, like she was like real energy, she like
Yeah.
real hardcore, like she used to battle rap, all that, like, and same
Thank
thing,
you.
and the same way, like in Feisty, she was like the same way like Nakia. She had like her own studio, she did all that shit. She was hard fucking core, like all these other like Johns, like Zay Bucks and them, they were trying to do like all this like the turn up radio pop shit, like it's spicy.
Word.
She was like fuck, like shit, every like hardcore beat, freestyle, all that, like basically the same way Nakia, like same thing with Nakia. Like
Mhm.
any like beat, she would just hop on, kill that shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like I haven't felt energy from a Philadelphia artist like that since then. You feel me?
Thank you.
Would you
I really appreciate that.
vouch for what he's saying? Would you feel like you bring the energy to the stage?
I do. I feel like I really do. When I get on the stage, it's like,
A different person because you laid back right now, so
Yeah.
it was like so you.
I really am. And it's
It's the weed.
it's the weed.
Hey, no, say that.
In the streets.
You calm, cool.
So you-
collected, then
you-
drilling.
That's why I said like that's why I said I'm low key, like I'm reserved, like I just be chilling, but when it's time to turn up, I know how to turn up. You feel me? And when it's time to
Say
get on
that.
the stage,
You a different animal.
it's over. Y'all know it's over when the
For
kid get
sure.
on the stage. So
So when you smoke before you get on stage, or you don't like to be in that element. Like, what's your element
Yeah,
before you
I
get on
smoke.
stage?
Take a couple shots.
I
Okay.
Nah, talk about it.
Nakia
Talk about
get
it.
lit before she get on the stage, but I don't need to get
Right.
lit before I get on the stage. Like it's a natural high. You feel me? Once that mic is in my hand, it could be two people in the venue. You
The
feel
mic
me?
is like a big.
That's all that
the
matters.
mic is
We
like
all
a big
started with two
joint.
people.
I always perform like there's 100 people.
It do.
We
get
all-
you
we all
high,
started
though,
with two
bro.
people.
You really
Yeah.
get
Believe
out
that.
here before-
You feel
That shit
me?
get you high, bro. You
Mhm.
be in this motherfucker like this, and you see
I love
the
it.
people bopping, and it's like, bro, I made this shit. It came from blood, sweat, and tears, bro.
Yeah.
Shit that you really put your passion into, and then the people vibe with it.
Yeah,
That's a different
facts.
type of feeling, bro. It feel better than any drug.
Yeah, facts. I even did a mic video with AOT. Shout out AOT.
What's a
Artist
mic-
of the artist of the world.
What's a mic video for people that don't know what that is?
So you just like stand in front of a mic and
Kind
one
of
that
like,
dropped-
kind
the
of
one
like
that
from the
dropped
the
down?
mic
Vlog
drop-
put
the
your,
mic
and
put
drop
your
joint
music
and
playing
stuff like
over,
that.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
you just rap to your song.
Yeah. Okay.
So I did that, but with that video, I did a little performance take.
Can people find that anywhere on YouTube or?
Yes,
Damn,
it is
nigga,
on
dropping
YouTube.
change?
You could go to at AOT
Mario
Podcast
tokens.
Philly on Instagram.
Say
Click
that-
the link in their bio.
Say that again. I'm sorry, love.
Artist of the
That's
world,
okay.
Philly.
It's at AOT Podcast Philly. I believe that's what it is.
Yep.
You click the link in their bio. You can find that on YouTube. But I did a performance take during the mic video, and there was nobody there but like him and Unjustified and De Niro, and I was performing like there
Yeah.
was like mad people there, and I
Because
had so much fun.
You gotta
like, it
figure
was
that's
great.
getting recorded, so you
Mm-hmm.
performing for mad people. You may not be performing live for mad people, but at the end of the day, you performing for millions, whoever's going to see it. So
Whoever-
you gotta
whoever
act like
might
it's
tune in.
1,000 people right there in
Yeah.
front of you.
For
So I
sure.
feel that, yeah.
Another one.
No,
Yeah, it's every day.
It don't stop.
It don't.
It don't stop.
no, definitely,
Yeah.
and definitely
Y'all
shout
like
out to
y'all
AOT.
cool, but I'm like, yeah, y'all keep passing the L's. I'm so
Yeah.
high.
Who's driving? You driving again? All right, so then you cool. Just keep cool.
I'm gonna be asleep by the time we
It's
get in the
cool.
car.
It's cool. But we gonna get the all of the stories we need.
but you're driving.
Of course,
Bro, but I'm a Shout
I
out to
just
Mama.
had to kick shit for a second, bro. You feel
shout
me?
out to mama, bro. I'm
Yeah.
sanctified, bro. You feel me? Now I won't will wholeheartedly, but I mean, I'll make it back.
So, this is honestly probably the question that I've been waiting to ask probably like the whole night. And if there's any artists that's watching right now, artists, producers, creatives, doesn't matter what lane you're in, photographers, whatever, this is the part where I need you to really smoke your weed, shut the fuck up, and open your fucking ears.
Throw your gang signs up.
If any of y'all watching too,
For
do
sure.
that. Woo, woo, feel me?
They definitely watching.
Feel me? Yeah. But if it's
I
one
love it.
thing that, and this was literally, I think, like last week when you posted this in your stories, this shit literally, it hit me. When we're talking about artists valuing themselves. Artists are quick to sell themselves short, just sign that contract,
Mm-hmm.
or not even know what they're getting into, whether it's a publishing deal, distribution deal, anything like that. They don't realize what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah.
So when it comes to pushing yourself as an independent artist and valuing yourself, this is where I'm going to just literally let you just get the ground and just like speak it all. How should an independent artist value themselves? How should they look at themselves when it comes to being in rooms with some of these labels, and when it comes to like certain people looking at them, and how should they like approach that?
Run.
He
No
said
Diddy.
run.
He said, "Run."
That was
I'm
a
sorry, I had to
long
laugh.
question.
I know it was,
That's why
but
I
it's
summed it
like
up for you.
I'm real.
He said run.
I'm
I'm still trying to catch up. Hold on.
that I'm just like that Instagram story literally just hit me, and it's like I'm just literally
No.
just thinking about it all.
Well, because I know a lot of people who are like, oh, I signed this and I signed that. And some of the people are signing things that it's just like I said in the post, you're signing something to, no offense or anything. Like, I don't want to sound rude or anything.
No,
To,
say the
but
truth.
you're
Tell the
signing
truth.
to local groups that some aren't, don't have any emotion. They're not really doing anything, and they have 15 to 30 other artists attached to them, and they don't know how to keep up with that many different artists. You feel me? So how are they supposed to manage your stuff if they're working with this many people, and they don't even have the income to be able to? You feel me? Like, it's just, it don't make sense to me. So, and honestly, like, even if I had like a major label come to me, I don't think I would sign because I really just want to do this myself. Like, I really just want to get it from the mud. You feel me?
Have when it comes to collaborators or even friends that you've worked with as an independent artist, have you seen like a couple of them like make mistakes or like just seen them like sign deals that they shouldn't have signed?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely seen friends of mine and people I know sign deals that they shouldn't have signed and ended up not even being part of those deals anymore. Um, and it caused future problems for them.
Mm.
But
So you strictly indie.
so it's kind of, I kind of was able to be able to see that stuff happen to other people too and take notes on certain things.
So you strictly indie. You don't. It's
Yeah, strictly indie.
Are you looking to do anything? Trying to look to get signed, or is it strictly you trying to get it off the muscle?
Yeah,
She already
exactly.
said that,
I'm
off the
trying to get it
muscle,
off the
yeah.
muscle. I don't want to get signed.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean. There might be distribution out there. I mean, like
I
I'm saying,
want
is
to.
it,
I want to
like,
you
know.
feel me? It's
I'm
always
real. I'm real
distribution.
stubborn. Like, you can ask my mom. Like, that's why I left my mom's house at 18 because I don't like being told what to do. I like to do everything my way. You can ask him. Like, I like to do shit my way, and I don't want a label telling me when I could drop a song, what I have to wear on the at the show, or anything like that. I just want to do me.
You done fumbled the L.
Burn myself.
Wow. It's okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You good?
I'm great.
But nah, yeah, that's what I said. As far as the ending, I mean, that's definitely the way to go. I was just seeing where your mind was at with it, seeing if
Yeah.
it was something, How you feel
sure.
about it, bro? Do you think you think distribution? Do you feel like she should take a distribution deal, or how you feel like you rocking with her straight indie?
I believe that she could do it straight indie if she want to. Like, that's where the money's really at if you do it that way. But I feel like if a deal made sense, you feel me? If it makes sense,
If it makes sense,
That's
it
what
yeah.
I'm
got to
saying,
be
if it
both
makes sense.
sides to it. Like, I understand the part that like the label's bringing something to the table, which in most cases is like advance money.
They vultures.
At the end of the
Exactly,
day.
bro. Like, I look at it this way: if you wanna, I wouldn't just say it's bad, but it depends on what you're trying to do. If you want to just be wild and sign this little 360, get this little advance money,
Fuck
buy a
that
car, then you're
360,
broke
yeah.
again. Like, it don't do much for you at all. But
Facts.
No, real
if the
shit.
deal makes sense, though, I've seen deals work because I've had rest in peace, my guy, but I've had the opportunity to work with PNB Rock, so I learned a lot from him as far as like with the deal, like what to do and what not to do. You feel me?
Can you speak on any work that you've done with him?
Yeah, so there's a song out. I don't know if y'all ever heard of the Jersey artist named Trey Twiz.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Trey Twiz and PNB Rock, they got on my beat. When he flew me to Cali for a week and we locked into the Rock, and there was mad people there like Leaf Ward, Mamba Cinco, a bunch of like
Free Leaf.
this was like 3-4 years ago maybe.
Like 2020, 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fresh.
It's on my gram. It's on my gram.
I was fresh.
But yeah, we cooked up a lot out there, and a lot of it didn't drop yet. But that was one of the songs that did drop. And I did more work with his brother, P&B Mean. We got songs together. He did my beats. He records with me. So we just, you feel me?
No,
I learned a lot.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
him.
I was just trying to see. You mean you mentioned trying to see what work you did. Let people know what you know what I mean. Let people know your accolades out here. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You ain't
yeah,
no
yeah.
regular person just sitting up here. Let them know you stand on business.
For sure. Definitely.
And honestly, one thing that I would have to ask, because like you said, you have all faith and you can roll all the dice and know that she can go indie and that shit will work.
For sure.
So learning the things that you learn from rock, like what is one of those don'ts that you learned that you know that would definitely help Nakia? Like what's like one of the don'ts, like if a deal came for her?
So my man right here just said it. They vultures. That's when you get the vulture vibe, it's like it's no good. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
because they big corporate company, so they have the budget. So the money
No
isn't
matter how
really-
good it sound, there's always something in the background.
Exactly.
But don't come
Because,
out in the washer, always come out in the rinse.
I know of somebody.
No cap, bro. You need to copyright that. I'm not even going cap, bro. You need to copyright that line, bro. Like, bro, you need to
For real.
get the copyrights right now. Like, I'm just saying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What you just said, that was crazy. You need to copyright that shit.
I know somebody who signed a deal for
Yeah.
$700K for one project, right? Makes the project, puts it out. They say, you still owe us a project because that was a mixtape. We need an album. He says, okay, don't even worry about it. Makes a whole nother project, right? Puts it out. They said the same exact thing. That's another mixtape. You still owe us an album. Mind you, this is over like some years. You feel me? And it got to the point where Bull just ended up saying, I'm not giving you nothing now. Like, I'm off with this 700. Like,
Yeah, that's what I would have been. At. You know what I mean? I was like, let's thank you.
no.
I mean, what they gonna do?
What do you mean by they said like so they
I'm taking that.
So look,
700.
imagine I'm the label, right? You're
Right.
the artist.
right?
And I say, yo, I'm gonna give you $700K and this marketing
Nah, yeah, I want
plan
you to
and
break
all
it
this
down.
I'm taking
for
it.
one album.
I'm taking it.
And you say, bet. Everything go through, you sign the deal, you get the money. When you turn the project in, they're like, all right, bet, that's gonna work, everything cool. When it come out though, they still saying you owe that money. You like how I owe the money of
Mhm.
the project's supposed to be making money. And they say, nah, that was a mixtape. We need an album.
But what are they saying defines a mix? That's the question I was trying to figure out how
That's
to work.
why he said they're vultures, bro. They're not gonna tell you the details.
Nah, you just gotta
But this
have
is why,
somebody
as an
look over the
artist, you gotta
paperwork.
look that stuff up, bro. You gotta understand
For
what these
real.
contracts mean.
And the
Because
best
if
way,
you sign in, bro, you gotta understand what's your leverage and what's not your leverage. Because, but all right, $700K to make an
I'm
album,
taking it.
right? But how do you take it legally so that way if they do
Nigga, I'm
come as
taking
a
it
vulture,
and, nigga, I'm
hold
taking
on,
that
let me say
shit
my
and
point.
running,
How
nigga,
do you
like the
take it
fuck?
legally so that
Allegedly.
way if they do come after you, you go to court and you do due process and the shit works out in your favor.
I don't know of anyone that made it that far
But
into
there,
the process.
no, there are people that's made
There
it that far.
are,
So this is
sure.
why you have
It's
to
a
do
few
your
people that
research.
got lucky, bro. A
Right.
few people.
It's not getting lucky if you.
Like you said, that leverage. Like you said.
I'm taking
hey,
it.
Hey, so in the building, it ain't people that beat they case up with the best lawyer, and the best lawyer beat them.
But here's the thing.
So
But not everybody can get the best. See, here's the thing. Like
the best lawyer
hom-
be them.
Like he said, homie
have
with that $700K. I could bet my money he didn't have the best lawyers.
It don't matter if you have
didn't, right?
$700K, bro. Google is free and it's open to access until they close it, right? So why don't you go on there and look up what these contracts mean and what you're getting yourself into and what other people have embarked on, and then how you can leverage yourself.
But see, not everybody is not.
It doesn't-
Everybody isn't knowledgeable like all of us in this
If
room
they
right
give
now.
me 700
everybody-
liquid, I'm taking it.
You still talking about the 700K?
Listen to me. If you a hustler, you know what to do with it. Fuck is they talking about?
He gonna be owing student
Don't get this
loans.
guy $700K.
$100K, bro.
He
That's
gonna
what,
be
that's the
Bro.
lesson I'm learning
Nah,
right
bro.
now. Give my man a meal though.
He gonna owe student loans.
I'm scared to
He
say.
gonna
I'm
owe.
scared to say
He
what
gonna
I'm doing
owe.
with that.
He gonna owe everything for the
You know
rest
how
of
I'm
his
coming,
life.
nigga. My shit straight cash.
Yeah,
You know
he
how I'm
gonna-
coming, nigga. Card, cash, crib, cash.
All right, so all of that
Okay,
cool
so-
though,
okay,
running
so-
off on a
okay,
plug,
so
cool
to
though, right,
conti-
right.
to continue to-
But like, let's just look at it from a logical point of view because that's what I'm always add to the podcast,
So,
right?
so Chico, the one thing that I'm going to ask is, like you said, you've seen people that did it.
for
So
sure. I could call
we
him.
just you just seen what Broham talked about and what homie had to go through. So what's that leverage that artist has to have when they walk in that room? with those
I ain't
people?
gonna give niggas all the sauce if you want to hit me personally.
He
I
said
charge
there's
for
Google.
consulting. But at the end of the day, what you have to do is you have to leverage yourself. You have to see where your market is and what you have to bring to the table that motherfuckers is interested in. You can't look at everything that motherfuckers is doing as a favor because we come from an area where we don't trust shit, right? You don't trust the next man that's next to you that you've been with for the last 5 to 10 years, right? But somebody giving niggas that's been in the city, they understand, bro. Like you may trust a nigga, but you ain't gonna trust a nigga all the way, bro. You at the end of the day, you know if something come, it's gonna be you versus him, right? So you gonna come out on top. So that's what I'm trying to get to. You gonna trust a vulture, as y'all just put it, to give you this bread, and you don't gotta do something to make sure that you're on top. No, this is where you have to do your due process and do your research and make sure that yourself is covered. This is how the game works.
Hey yo, we not going through this whole podcast without Street saying that he cut his hair. Fuck all that.
That was the first thing I said the other day.
Hey yo, I don't know what the fuck.
Tone, I was trying.
Bro,
Tone,
you
I was-
have
Tone, I
no-
was trying to. Tone, I was trying to keep it professional. Now,
Ain't no professional.
I told him last pod.
Oh,
I
okay.
told him the one even all around. You heard?
God
Keep it
damn.
dark.
Brush that shit, put a do
This
rag
is
on.
their interview, not about my fucking
Nah,
head,
but we
bro.
not about to
This
just
is
go through
their
the whole interview without
You ain't
that
recognize
shit.
him when you seen him, did you? Stop.
Niggas crazy.
Told him
We
got
not
the-
about to do that.
the one even all
This
around.
this is their interview, not about me.
All right, yeah.
Hey,
All right, back.
more
you
or
know what I
less
mean?
better the best. Back to the script. Y'all artists, what y'all need to do is figure out how to leverage yourself, bro. Figure out what these people that are trying to invest in you like about you, and then pinpoint what you can put on your side to leverage.
Actually, and speaking of investment and projects, next the last one of the last things that I want to ask both of you is especially you, Nakia, because like I said, let's do it. We just got that this week from both of y'all.
Mhm.
Hit radio stations, please catch on. Definitely need to edit. We need an edit version of that. Radio stations got to get this one. They need this one.
And I need you to send it to Street so he can put it in the group chat so all of us have it too. You feel me? That's a
Big
fact.
fact.
That's a fact.
Big facts.
I
I'll,
got you.
I'll definitely get it. But since we got the single,
Mhm.
do we have a EP or a possible album coming?
So I'm actually, for some reason, I don't want to do EPs or albums right now. I just want to drop singles.
That's the
But
move.
The next 3 singles that I'm dropping are kind of like a project to me. It's called Devora. It's Mortal Kombat based.
Mm-hmm.
So Let's Do It was round 1.
Are
That beat I found on YouTube. It's
Are they coming
fire.
with videos?
Yes, we're
Damn.
we're
Okay.
working on doing the video for Let's Do It.
Damn.
So,
That's
anybody
what she meant by he
who
paying
wants
it
to
forward.
turn up in the video for Let's Do It, tap in with me on Instagram at Nakia_music.
Y'all heard that.
NAKIA_music. Because we definitely gonna be needing people to turn up.
So,
Any,
like,
oh my fault, cuz any
You good, baby.
videos that y'all shot already that anybody can go check out?
Yeah, I do have videos out on YouTube. You could click the link in my bio if you follow my Instagram and go to my YouTube. I have videos out on there. He has videos too. You want to shout out your Instagram?
but oh yeah, definitely your
My
Instagram.
Instagram is Nick_noises. That's NICK_NOIZES. And my links are in the bio, so you can tap that and find everything on there.
So you said it's called Devora. I'm a Mortal Kombat fan.
She's the most hated.
Huh.
So that's Devora's the most hated.
I feel like she's the most hated. One of the
And,
most
and
hated.
I
I feel she's one
you
of the
play
most
Mortal Kombat
hated.
much, cuz?
No,
No.
no,
Yeah,
really.
I
I
do.
play it.
You play Mortal Kombat?
Yes, I do.
You think Devora's the most like
Yeah.
you went through the story mode and stuff,
Yeah.
right? You think Devora's the most hated?
Yeah,
Damn, you think the same thing?
yeah.
I do. And
I mean, I feel like everybody wanted to kick her ass, but I don't feel like she was the more.
yeah,
Nah.
and like the project.
But
has-
she was just one of the most. She was one of the smartest ones though, nigga.
That's
I mean,
why she was
Yeah.
the most hated.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all can't be mad that she won up doing niggas. Y'all can't be mad at that.
Cheeks.
She was the female Quan Chi. She won up on niggas. Like how
Shit.
Quan Chi was always just trying to be one step ahead on niggas.
Yeah.
But let her speak about the project real quick. You know what I mean?
I got in my little nerd mode.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
this
yeah,
Mortal
yeah,
Mortal
like, you know,
Kombat
No,
type
yeah,
shit.
yeah. So like that's why I called it Devore because she's the most hated and like I feel like I'm not really a cocky person or anything. Like I'm pretty low key and humble about my shit. But I know my shit's fire. And when I first started popping out and performing, like it was all love, you know. But you show your face too much, you get a little bit of hate. So once they know your pressure, it's on. Feel me? And I know I'm pressured. So
Nah, that joint was just lit though.
Divorce coming out.
Yeah.
Round 2's coming as well, and he's gonna make the beat for round 2. Well, he already made the beat for round 2. I already started recording to it last night.
Devore could be like an alter ego type shit. You feel
Yeah,
me? That'll be
facts.
fire.
Facts.
Might need a cosplay video.
Let him
That'd
let
be
him
great.
know. If
Yeah.
you come out with it, let him know where you heard it first. You heard?
Facts. I got
Allegedly.
Sure, you got a vision for how he going. If he made the beat, you got a vision for how you going to make the video.
She got the video, so
Mm.
I'm rolling with what she wants because it's her project.
For sure.
Facts.
I still put my touch on things.
Nah, yeah, it's a director show.
Like I already have in my notes like details on the scenes and everything. Like
Fire.
Can't wait to see it.
so.
Fire.
I'm trying to be more creative because I feel like I've just been like throwing everything at everybody. And I feel like it's just a little too much. So I'm trying to like just focus on being a little bit more creative with my shit and showing
being
them
more
like I'm
selective.
really passionate about this. I really love doing it. And I'm artsy, you feel me? Like so tap in with me.
There we go.
Artsy.
Artsy.
But
Oh, and I'm sorry. I just have to say shout out to Haley because you mentioned her a few times and I
Shout
love
out to Haley. I
so
fuck
shout
with
out to
Haley.
I mean, like, we can definitely,
She's fam here,
we can
bro.
definitely talk. Like, what's your relationship with Haley? Like, how did you guys actually meet?
I actually met her at the shows through like Inevitable and Unbranded.
Shout out to him, Brandon. They be doing good stuff at the Void. Shout out to them.
Yeah. I seen her performing and I was just like she's fire. Like she's different. Like she has something different to her. She's not like I didn't see anybody else that like was like her, you feel me? So I was like I definitely got to tap in with her. And once like we spoke to each other, I was like she's really sweet. Like she's just mad genuine and loves what she does. She loves her fans. So she's a good person. I fuck with Haley.
Haley is definitely, like I said, it's only a few female artists that I know, like you, Haley, my god sister, Ani Lee Mars. Like,
Shout out to Mars.
yeah, like y'all three are like, y'all all bring like a different aesthetic to music in Philadelphia, and that's why like I definitely, appreciate. Like I said, you bring energy that. I'm not saying that.
Man, he
Other-
keeps sucking all this energy. If I see you perform, you better be turned. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
I'm always
Fuck a performance. We gonna
Yeah,
see.
man.
We,
you better tell them.
fuck a
Nah,
performance.
I mean,
Fuck-
I'm just saying
fuck-
he's
fuck-
stamping you. You know what I mean?
That's
all I'ma say.
I'm gonna say this. When she do perform, bro,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be a whole room of people that know the lyrics, dancing. You feel me?
Say that.
So,
Mhm.
like, it's
Say
not
that.
just me stamping it.
Say that, yeah.
Nah, you her boyfriend. You supposed to say that.
Nah, he just said-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be like, damn.
Yeah.
That's love.
That's what's up.
For real.
Now that's why I said I need to see it. Now you make me want to see it. No
Sure.
Diddy.
I'm waiting. I got a show in New Jersey, right? June. I don't know. I think I got a show in Jersey. I
I'm
think
gonna
it's
say your
June 8th.
calendar for this month is damn near stamped.
Where in Jersey though?
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
That's why I was lucky to even get y'all booked this month just for the podcast. Like I
know.
seen the calendar. Like you
But
like you're damn near
I
stamped for the
actually
month.
slowed down on shows a lot, because, like I said, I need to be paid for my time, and
Mhm.
a lot of events around here when they're doing showcases is pay for a slot, 2 songs, 6 minutes, and I'm not a 2 song 6 minute type of
No,
person.
can
For
I
sure.
can I
You
can
You
I
feel
want to
can
me?
take
honestly
somebody on a journey.
You feel
honestly
me?
can and you know Chico, you can actually Chico, you can co-sign this with me. I actually want to speak on this because you honestly brought something up that because remember me and you we had this conversation I think last month when I had the slide and shine
For
and like
sure.
my whole thing behind doing the slide and shine. What did I tell you right on the phone? Like
Nakia
when I
would be
planned when
perfect.
no, that part too. When I do the slide and shine part two, definitely got hay for that one. That part two, I'm glad you said that.
Nah,
But
yeah.
that conversation we
For
had
sure.
about the slots. Remember I told you about that. And see, I'm glad you spoke of this. For those who are doing shows out there, and you may hate me after I say this, and I don't give a fuck, but I'm gonna say it. When y'all do y'all shows, respect these artists, value them, and pay them. It's already bad enough with streaming. That's like this shit's like, and I can speak for all y'all nigga. It's already bad enough with streaming. No matter how good the numbers are, it's already bad enough in the streaming game. And that and Chico, you can literally co-sign the whole thing because you was
Double down on it for sure.
like you was with me when I planned the slide and shine. Like you
Yeah,
was
bro,
literally
right
like
hand.
sitting there. Like my whole
What's
idea
Slide and Shine?
that was
So
a
it-
venue that we did. That was a venue that me, Anneli Mars, my homie DJ AO, and a couple of us like and shout out my boy Chico. He was definitely one of the main headliners, but he was definitely somebody that was with me when I was sitting there like planning this shit. And the idea we had was why have these artists pay for slots when I could just pay them? I already had the special guests, my guy Fumetta Parkers. I was already paying him. Same thing with my homie Back Is Good People. Same thing with him. So it's like, why don't I just do that for every artist? Will it take more out of my pocket? Yes, but at least I'm valuing the artist, no matter what their price was.
Respect.
Because like I said, Haley and Hashland, they were other acts as well. So like, and you same thing as well. I appreciate y'all
For sure, bro.
you know, for
But, you
I
know, you
appreciate
my
y'all for
brother,
what
bro.
y'all
You
for what
get-
y'all did for me. Because like I said, I was able to, you know, do what I was able to do, but also still, you know, pay y'all for y'all time and value y'all music the way that it should be.
That's right. That's how it should
I'd have been
be.
there anyway.
And that's
though,
why
bro.
and that's
It
why I
was
respect that you
performance.
don't just do all these shows anymore because a lot of
Yeah.
these hosts they take away from the artists.
They do, and like I've had hosts who like, I've done several shows for, and they've told me like within the first few shows, like, keep coming out to my shows. I'm gonna pay you. Okay, I love doing it anyway, so I'm gonna come out. But then it came to a point where I'm like, hey, like, you
And
give
then
me
that
like,
conversation
you
wasn't
give me
fruitful.
like, give me a little bit of money. Give me some
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, pay me my money.
and then
And
after I said something, it's like, oh, we don't need you on our shows no more. Oh, okay, then you can't afford me. Fine.
But then you go somewhere else and they can. So that's like
exactly
the part about marketing yourself. And we live in a day and age where now you are your number one advocate, bro. You are the CEO, you the captain of your ship.
Right.
Now it's easy to follow, to see where your analytics is at, though. You can see where people is listening to you, so you know where to go at right now. So
yeah,
that's what makes it good. You know,
Them
y'all know where to
analytics.
go at. You know, obviously.
No, real shit. Like Mula just said, them analytics. That shit really
Analytics.
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 I'm high. I'm high.
Them
I'm high.
analytics.
How much weed have we smoked in here? I am
A
sorry.
lot.
About a half.
Y'all got
But-
me cooked.
But
alright, though.
but like Mulla said,
Not smoking a
that's
lot.
something that is
Smoking
something
lots.
that really matters because I'm gonna keep it a beat. Polo G talks about it in interviews all the time. That's how you know who's listening to you when you plan a tour, or even if it's just a mini tour. It don't matter if you just go into 2 states and you doing like 2 or 3 little joints, like, you know, when you planning this stuff, know where your fans are. As he said, you know what they're listening to. You know what song is getting played the most. That's definitely something that matters the most when it comes to, like you said, even when it comes to the performances.
Yeah. And another thing with the performances is um like I'm trying to tap in with more hosts and different venues because after doing so many shows, like I like seeing the same people turning up for me, but I want new
You wanna
crowds.
build.
You feel me? Bigger
Yeah.
crowds. Like
So how do you feel about expanding outside of the tri-state, doing like college shows and stuff
I-
like that?
don't I tell you that I want to do that all the time?
That's the way.
I
for real.
bet.
I told him that what I
Bet.
really want to do, like my dream, honestly, like if I could do it right now, I would. I want to get an RV and just travel the world and just be doing shows.
Oh, yeah, we gonna
left
make it
and
happen.
right and let him do his shit.
Nah, we
And
need you
you
for that,
feel
but we
me?
gonna make it
Like,
Mo-
I
happen.
really
mobile
wanna do that
studio.
shit.
That'd be fire.
That might.
really
That
wanna
I'm
do
not
that.
gonna lie. That might just.
Mobile studio.
Tone, we might have to clip this. They might be writing it down right now.
We're
they
done.
might-
Show canceled.
they might write that down. Write that down.
Too much sauce.
Like,
That'd
You
be.
talking too much
Listen.
shit.
That'd be.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, right, hold on, like, hold, like,
That'd
hold,
be fire though.
real
No,
shit.
facts.
Mobile
That is my
studio.
dream.
That's
Book
that
your
might be-
session. Pull up right outside.
that might be.
What? Oh my God, man!
While
let them
we
know where
still
you heard
on
it
tour.
first, man. Let them know.
Yo.
We might have to cut this short.
Okay,
I'm just
I
saying,
would
like,
love
look,
to do that.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Just let me get a piece of it. If y'all,
Look, hey,
Please.
look.
no
look.
Diddy.
Nah, bro, we bringing allegedly out, and y'all gotta do coverage.
Look,
You
I
gotta
say
have
it like
the
this.
camera, the mic.
Look,
y'all gotta be able to cover that shit.
Here's what we
Allegedly.
do. We get what's that John? The what's that John? Like how you connect the John on like the back of the truck. We get like a second John. Connect it up. Yeah, connect the second John, and we have a podcast like it.
Yeah, word is born. Shout out to Shark Tank. I'm going to Shark Tank with that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, ain't no we going to Shark Tank. Fuck Mark Cuban. Fuck that nigga that made that shit. Fuck
He
a
just-
lot of them.
He just started wilding. Listen, if you got that chicken, let me know. Liquid.
I mean, I'm taking investment.
Liquid. If you got that
Liquid.
chicken liquid, let me
Liquid.
know.
Hit me in the DM.
Liquid.
Y'all got me. Chico G's. Hit me in the DM.
I'm gonna say
Ain't
they
going
I
on
don't know though. This RV idea, it might be $1 billion plan.
I'm just
Shark-
saying,
Shark
like,
Tank.
We might have to work on some
Man,
copyrights.
we're gonna talk after the.
like,
We're gonna talk after the pod,
yeah,
man.
we
Man,
might.
man.
Yeah.
You're giving too much sauce. Too
I'm
much
holla
sauce.
at Damon. I'm holla at Damon.
Hey, look, I'm gonna just say it like this.
I'm having a
Damn, and especially with your studio, bro. On the damn,
real.
You know that.
I say like this, bro. You go to Cali with that shit.
Bro, we can go back and forth.
No, but I'm saying you got it, bro. Listen, bro,
That's
bro,
worldwide.
he'll tell you.
That's worldwide.
Those studios out California are mad fucking expensive. Like 150, 200 a fucking hour for a session.
That's
My ass, I ain't paying that.
We charging 50. We charging 50 to 75. Come fuck with us. We out front of your favorite studio. With all of their clientele, and if they mad,
Nah, for
I got it with me.
You have what with you?
Allegedly.
The Allegedly podcast.
It's attached to the bag.
Yeah.
We not attached to that. Don't attach us to that.
Yeah.
But
We civilians.
he say got you.
Allegedly.
I'm not even gonna lie though. That really is a great idea. Look, I'm just saying it like this. We might have to cut it. From
I'm
here.
saying I'm looking for a strong team.
I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
lie. Look,
That's what I said. We're gonna talk after the pod. Too much.
a RV college tour.
Don't give too much
That's
sauce.
Like
Alright.
going to different
We're ending
colleges.
the line.
Cause of
Yup, end of the line. Nakia, Nick, it was great having y'all on this podcast, and honestly, we'll be having y'all again soon. To be
For sure.
nah, we'll
Thank you
we'll
for
definitely
having
having
us.
y'all again soon.
It
Nah,
was a good time.
yeah, nah, this is definitely great.
appreciate the vibes. Yeah,
Nah,
we-
yeah,
Genuine
definitely shout out to
Man,
y'all.
you